For London.
For family.
What's up, guys? I'm Tamtu for Zoomin Games. I'm here with Jeff, the senior producer for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, Syndicate has been shown off a lot ever since it was announced. How's the reception been so far?
Oh, it's been growing and building. It's been great. We've really been happy to actually be able to do 2 hands-on demos. We had one at E3 with Jacob, and here we're showcasing Evie here at Gamescom.
How do you feel about showing people the game so much, like so early?
Oh, I think it's about, showing players that we're going to deliver on the promise that we have with Assassin's Creed Syndicate. So it was super important for us, and we've been much more aggressive this go around with like early play tests and having something playable as soon as possible, so we can kind of iterate it and get it ready for launch.
Yeah. Okay, so this time here at Gamescom, we got to play with Evie, as opposed to Jacob. Now, she's a very completely different playstyle, almost. How much was she inspired by the other female assassins that preceded her, or maybe other female characters in gaming?
Oh, I mean, inspiration from actually all over the place. For us, really, how Evie was kind of born is as we were trying to figure out the assassin, we knew right away that we wanted to showcase kind of 2 facets of the British society, one being the rebel, one being the reserve. And we thought, for this go around, let's not do like a love story, let's do something a little bit different that will feel fresh. So we went with this kind of brother and sister relationship, and from there, as we kind of felt out what's Jacob and his motivations and what's Evie and her motivations, she just kind of grew from there.
I hope you never find the shroud. You have no idea what it truly can do.
So Paris last time was a pretty huge city, and you got to work with a new engine. How big is the scope for this title this time?
We're about 3 times bigger than Paris, and in terms of what's going on in the city, I mean, even though it's been about 85 years since Unity, it feels like 1,000 years has passed, literally, because of the Industrial Revolution and this modern day era, which we're excited because it's the first time in the Assassin's Creed franchise.
So a lot of new things came back, like the whistling and all those small things, but with so much time lapse and so many new technology, how did that affect the amount of quests that you added? Because Assassin's Creed is known for all the side quests.
Oh, well, I mean, for us, it was really important that any of the activities that you're actually doing in the game feed back into the fantasy of the game. So whether you're off doing a bounty hunt or you're doing a child liberation, all those side activities flow back into the story where Jacob and Evie are trying to liberate London and give it back to its people. So in terms of the technology, from the trains to the carriages to the boat traffic on the Thames to our new rope launcher, all these things were kind of new tools that kind of spawned from the time period that we decided to settle on.
Yeah, speaking of the rope launcher, is it that's a completely new mechanic? How much fun was it to mess around with that?
Oh, great. I mean, it's early on for us as we were kind of building out these wider streets and these taller buildings. We felt like, as you parkour up and down and around and back down, it was taking just a little bit longer than we wanted it to. So we added it into the rope launcher so you can kind of keep that edge on your enemies as you're chasing them down from the roof line. So it's great to kind of quickly zip across or go up to St. Paul's Cathedral and zip all the way up to the top and then parkour all the way to the very, very top.
All right, so since we're getting closer to release, how much work is there still left to be done?
Oh, I mean, right now the team is cranking it away, making sure the game is ready for its October 23rd release for PS4, Xbox One, and then for shortly after on PC. So we see the finish line. It's there, and we want to sprint all the way through it.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good show.
Yeah, you too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Jacob and Evie Fry. And as of this moment, you all work for us.